Hello, my name is Gavin Jones, the creator of Realms Asunder. In the coming campaign, we will be playtesting some of the abilities that we'll be using. So some things may feel underpowered or overpowered. We are aware of that and we're working on it. We're also going to probably be covering some darker themes for a more mature audience, so be warned of that ahead of time. I hope you enjoy Realms Asunder, The Threads of Destiny.
My stories are catalogued within these pages of my journal. Eons ago, I was tasked with recording the events that occurred as I travelled across the many worlds and realms. Throughout the ages, I've seen heroes rise, warlords conquer, and kingdoms fade into mere legend. I've witnessed gods play games with mortals, using them as pawns for their own pleasure, enjoyment, for what they deem as a higher purpose. Threats larger than comprehension loom within the realms. One tale emerges from the annals of time, a story of unlikely heroes connected by the threads of destiny. I hope you will find as much enjoyment in their tale as I. Yours, Zerzio Reni.
Alright, we're back with episode 5. Last time, the party went to save their friends, Eldoran and Ghost, from the Black Rose, only to find out that it was a trap, and they stumbled right into it. It was some sort of test set before them to make it through this cave complex. They succeeded, almost falling into a pit, but managed to scrape by that one and completely destroyed a giant centipede that was hanging on the roof of their resting cavern.
That was nothing.
They stumbled upon a grand mural of some ancient city and found within archways that had some sort of magical teleportation property. And you all came to the edge of this giant cavern and saw out into this multi-tiered level city, larger than even some of those who were in the Resistance have seen before. It's now that you guys notice that as your light dims out, and you all look on the marvel of Valdhir, that you can see pretty, not super comfortably, but it's very dim lighting. There are little blue, what look like flames, scattered about all the levels. And as you start to look closer, you see lots of shadowy figures moving down at the bottom around this circular ring of dim lights, as well as other figures walking back and forth on some of the bridges and stuff like that. As you're all kind of viewing this, behind you hear this just little whistle coming. Why don't two of you give me perception checks? Adrian, Nicholas, you were in the back, so why don't you give me one? And Aralea, why don't you give me the other one?
If this is like that little midget dude, Twiddlewink, I'll die.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Oh.
So you look
21.
back and even in the darkness, as it begins to walk towards what looked like one of the side hallways, you see this short little creature with very pale whites, like almost ghostly white skins, little horns out, and a little tail sticking out the back. Give me a knowledge check, quick.
Who?
Nicholas.
Another 20. No, but 14.
So you, through your travels, and you've heard tales about creatures like this. It is a imp. You don't know which kind, but it's a demon. And as it whistles, let me just see.
What song is it whistling?
I can't whistle, so you're gonna just have to imagine it for yourselves.
I think we finally pushed Gavin too far.
It stops, and immediately as you are all kind of turn around to look at it, it turns its head to look at you, and it's holding, you can see in its hand, like this really small ruby that's just hanging on to, and it's just like.
Kill it!
We all scream.
It's,
Okay, who's doing what? What's
I'm probably front, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you're
okay,
kind
so
of
this
behind.
is in the back.
So yeah, it'd be closer to you, Nicholas. What are you doing? What's your first action?
Screaming.
All right. I'm just so he's smaller than me.
Yeah, I mean he's probably a good like 25 feet, 30 feet away from you still, and yes, he's about this height of Ellie.
Okay. All right. No need to be afraid, and I get down on my knees, and put my hands up. It's just we mean no harm.
Give me a speech check, please. You may use your persuade ability if you would like to.
That's cocked.
Man, I really want to run up to him.
I don't need to. I'm sorry. Natural 20.
Nice.
I don't mean to be this great, but greatness
I
is thrust
feel
upon me.
I wonder what that feels like. Natural one.
Well, hi. It kind of starts to walk up towards you. You all aren't from around here, are ya?
No, we were trapped in the cavern. We've been traveling for over a day, and we're just trying to find our way out of this mountain, if possible.
Didn't realize anybody was from here.
Right.
He like starts to kind of walk over closer to you guys. It's a bit of like a waddle, a little bit, but not too bad. And
It's like Dobby.
and it kind of like gets close to you specifically, Nick, and kind of looks at you. You're all mortals, aren't you? I've heard my dad. He told me tales about you, but I didn't believe they were real. I've never seen one in real life.
Or
Yes, I guess you would say that we are mortal. At least I think. Everybody mortal.
Nah.
No. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Yes. So you're saying you're immortal?
Well, demons generally have a little bit longer life, but it kind of depends on like who you are. So like us imps, we don't live forever necessarily. But the big ones, those ones, yeah, they have immortality or something. So,
And how old are you?
22?
Ah,
Years?
Yes. I don't know. Are years the same? I don't know if they're the same.
I would
Same
hope
as
that you are.
what?
As you all, I don't know how your time works.
So one whole rotation around the sun.
What's the sun?
He doesn't know
He
the sun,
clearly
he doesn't
hasn't
know
seen
the
the
moon.
sun.
We even
He's
know
a-
that about this world?
He's white as hell.
we can talk about that later. But yeah, would you happen to know any way out?
Ooh, you want to get out of the city?
Um,
Well, there is a way. I can show you.
Are
You show
your
us the way.
I can show you the way. Is that like a speech thing that you do? Is that normal?
Yeah. You are the true queen.
Okay, I will remember
so
that.
I just crack my knuckles.
Wait, so why are you here on the mortal plane? You seem
Okay.
a little out of place.
Why don't you all make knowledge checks for me, quick?
I don't know where that meme came from. I don't know what happened there. What check was that?
Knowledge.
Okay.
Okay, did anyone beat a 15?
How about a 3?
Nice. We got one good player.
A 3 does not work. No.
Yeah.
But the 15 between
I
and this
rolled
would,
a 19.
okay,
Is
that's
that-
that's very good. So between the whole party though, you would all know that there are things that are demon kin. They're generally more rare on Aelish, and they're a little bit more discriminated against. You've never seen one that's pale white. Aralea specifically, you actually have seen one with very deep black skin before, but it was much closer to the figure of an elf or a human than this creature is. But so they do exist in this in the world and stuff like that, but the more powerful ones are generally in different realms of existence, and they generally like to stay there. There hasn't been like a lot of crossover.
Okay. So we know this is an imp?
You would, between the knowledge that you guys have rolled, then yeah, you would understand that this is some kind of like imp-ish creature. But you don't know the specific like subrace of it. And
Wait a minute.
Eldoran specifically, you would know that to get demons into the world, like more powerful ones especially, sometimes more animalistic, but generally more powerful ones require tearing a rift between realms, which is not easy to do. So you guys want to go out of the city?
Oh, this is a city.
Oh yes. Well, my da and my ma and my grandma and my aunt and my cousins, and we all live in the upper levels over here, not too far away. I like to go out exploring, and he holds up the little ruby, and these are really helpful, and they help us, get food and stuff.
Do I believe him?
Roll a perception check.
Three.
Okay.
Plus 1, so total 3.
So it seems like this creature has a more childlike nature to it. It doesn't remind you of someone that's 22, but more someone who's like 12.
Lesson.
So if you could all, help me out with some stuff, some shiny stuff, I could take you to the entrance.
What would this task be, Demon?
What?
What would this task be?
I just if you have some like shiny stuff to spare, it would really help me out, because I could use that to buy food or stuff.
Stuff.
I hold up a gold coin. Would this be helpful?
Just one. Although he takes it and he looks at it, that's some really weird markings.
being shaken down by an imp.
Just one.
How about this? I will take you to the entrance.
You just take my gold coin.
He's got it in his hand, yeah.
Okay. Just
For 50 of these?
Where'd you get that red one?
Oh, so back through these doors, and he points to the doors you guys came through. There's a bunch of like little caves, and you guys remember like seeing like small offshoots to the cave, but most of them didn't seem like they led to anywhere. Yeah, there's like a ton of these all over the place you can find. I mean, you have to like dig them out. They're really hard to get to sometimes, but yeah.
Dig for red rubies or give up 50 gold.
Guys, do we have the gold?
I would be willing to part with this one if you gave me 100 gold pieces.
You know what?
Oh, so
My
now he
patience.
knows what they are.
How about you just show us the exit, or you can lose your fingers. How about that?
I don't want to roll a speech check for me. That is an intimidation if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a demon.
Not the worst thing he deserves.
Yeah.
13.
I really don't want to lose my fingers. 25 gold?
We can help him out, right? I mean, he just took a third of the money I had left, so...
Fingers.
Demons can't normally be trusted, but what
I
would you
don't
do with
really
this
wanna-
gold?
I just want to spend it to get food for my family.
There's shops here.
Oh, yeah, there's shops. Ooh, and there's the fighting ring. Ooh, but I don't normally go down there because that's Ophiel. He's kind of scary, and it's more of the bigger folk like to go down there, and they can get a little aggressive.
Your other demon friends?
Oh, I mean, I don't know if I really call them my friends. We kind of, the imps kind of live in the upper reaches. My friends are more up here. We don't really go down to the lower levels that much, but I'd be willing to go down to show you guys how to get out.
So we do have to go down towards the bigger demons to get out of here.
The only exit I know is down. It's, yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Well,
Do I believe him?
roll a perception check.
We
I was
need to go down to get out of a cave.
Well, you guys did climb up the mountain a little
5.
bit. Too.
It's
5?
not
No,
just
okay.
me.
So, again, he seems more like he has a childhood innocence to him that's not necessarily like... It strikes you strange that this would be how a demon acts.
This whole thing's messing with Eldorn right now.
Eldor wants to kill. But it's
City of Demons
torn.
must be purged.
So 25 gold, please?
I only have 14.
How about we give you 10 now, and then when we find the exit, you get the rest of the 15. How about it?
Okay. Well, okay,
All
so
right.
who's handing over the gold?
I'll give him 10.
Okay, so well,
Here you go, little fella.
You only need to give him 9 because
Yep.
he already took one of Nicholas.
Oh, okay. Here's 9. You little fella.
He puts it
Pat
in
him
a
on
little
the head.
belt pouch that he has attached to him, like not attached to his body, but has a little belt pouch, because he's wearing some clothes, but they look kind of more tattered and ragged. Okay. Before we go, I got a few pieces of advice. One, do you all have cloaks? Because you should probably hide your faces, because you stand out.
I do not have a cloak.
He's talking to Ghost, not me.
So
I just turned to Ghost like, yeah, he's talking about you.
Hey, maybe a bright boy should wear that bear cloak he's so
You
nicely
have a bear cloak.
acquired.
Once again, Ghost, I think she's talking to you. I got
You
a
guys are
black
talking to the
cloak.
person that already has his face closed.
Right, I
Uh,
think we're asking Ghost if you would be willing to let somebody else use your bear cloak.
We got a black cloak.
You do? Why don't
Yeah,
you ever
fine.
wear it?
Why would I?
So I mean,
I can think of a reason.
we can try, but it's gonna be not as easy. Second thing, about the entrance, that I should probably tell you before we get there because you'll probably hurt me because you've already threatened me.
You're right.
I'm just telling you now that it's not a guarantee. It's no one's ever made it out because there's
Ooh.
2 stone guardians that guard the entrance to the city.
What kind of guardians? I know you said stone, but like,
They're like stone. They're really big. I mean, I've only heard stories because I've never been outside the main gate because we don't go outside the main gate.
what does stones do to people? They can't stone.
They're, from what I've heard, they're giant stone statues that like to crush people.
Okay.
Good.
But yeah, there's no other way out of the city. At least no way that I know, and I don't think anyone else knows. Because
All right.
yeah. So is that okay?
Any tricks, demon,
Very trusting of this.
and you're
Is-
first.
Does he know of any other exits? Is he lying to us?
So roll a perception check.
I believe him 100% with my 2.
8.
This demon has a very childlike innocence to it that you're surprised by.
I believe you.
So,
We're very gullible.
are you all ready to go?
I believe so.
Okay.
You said that there are stores. Well, I guess we don't have much gold to spend, do we?
Nope.
No.
Onward.
Okay.
Put
All
my
right.
black cloak on. Put the hood up.
Okay. So who has a cloak and who has it on?
How did we acquire these cloaks?
I think
Well,
just
I
Solomon.
can, I
and
can give my
Ghost.
bear one to someone since I already naturally wear one.
I was gonna say.
I have 10
I-
pieces of fabric. We could make a cloak.
Hell yeah, a little
you could
DIY.
you could craft a few like hoods and stuff quick with that 10 pieces of fabric. I would let you get hoods for the rest of the party. Because
Okay.
as you pull out the bear cloak, Ghost, the imp's eyes light up, and it's just like, oh, that's so cool. I've never seen one of those before.
So that'll attract attention, which we probably don't want. That's a good idea. Let's see if we can get some hoods going real quick.
Okay. Erlea, why don't you make a thievery check for me as you're using your disguise ability?
That would be a 9.
Okay. You make some cloaks, hoods, because you don't have enough fabric to make full cloaks, and you pass them along to the 3 people who don't have cloaks already. They'll probably hold together.
I also have my makeup kit. Can I make them look demon-y?
You could.
Make me look like an imp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go bird.
What does your specific skill say? How long does it take to do that? I believe it takes like an hour.
Okay,
Oh,
Wow.
it's...
let's do this.
I don't know. I didn't write it down. I
Okay.
have to go to the rule book.
Well, we'll say that if you want to do each of their like makeup to design it to make them kind of not stand out as much, it'll be an hour per person.
Per person.
Yes. So
Oh,
you're
Jesus.
sitting here for a little while.
Okay, looking at them, who looks the least believable?
Let's see. Eldoran,
Demon
you're
check.
wearing more like robes and stuff like that, correct?
Yep.
But you're probably your friend Nick looks the most conspicuous.
The worst.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, not the worst, but like,
Looks
you know what I
ugly.
mean.
Yeah,
What I mean.
Nick
Hide your
probably
face.
out of everyone that's in the group, Nick probably stands out the most in this environment.
It's that big ass book. Shoot there.
Okay, so my disguise skill is talking about in combat. It takes one turn.
To put on a
Maybe.
disguise.
Yeah.
It takes it's going to be about an hour to prep those disguises. So
Okay.
if you want to take the time to do all 3 of them, you can.
I would rather
What do
be
we
prepared.
guys? Just
Oh,
a little
time is
makeup
it?
party.
We have
Woo!
plenty of food.
Makeover
We haven't noticed
montage.
yet, and if we move back a little bit, hopefully we'll go unnoticed. Let's take the time to.
I mean,
Let's
technically,
avoid
you
attention.
could do everyone's if you really wanted to, but it's up to you.
That would take
6 hours.
6 hours, including mine.
Yep.
Let's start with Nick. See how everybody's feeling.
Okay.
Go from there.
Okay, go ahead and roll a thievery check for me.
16.
Okay. You get done with Nick's makeup, and with some direction from the imp, whose name, he introduces himself, is Trez.
Trez.
Trez. Trez. You think you do a pretty good job. He looks more demony, a little bit more paled skin, a little ghostly complexion. If under direct scrutiny, you're not sure it would hold up, but it does look acceptable, especially from a distance.
All right.
It's getting
How are
about.
we feeling, guys?
I was gonna say, you guys rested, and it probably took you about 6 hours ish. You're not 100% sure to get here, so you're probably about midday right now. But again, you have no idea because you have no sunlight to judge by.
Right.
What do you think, everyone?
Wow, that took a while.
It looks
We
great.
should probably get moving.
Yeah. YOLO, as they say here. And
Were the hoods made
Who says
at
that?
that time?
Yeah,
or-
the hoods are made and stuff like that.
Okay.
They don't look great, but you think they'll hold.
rude. I think the craftsmanship is great.
Thank you. I do it again.
I don't think demons will be too worried about the quality of the cloaks.
So, are
Yeah,
we ready to
stinking
go?
demons. Let's go.
Okay. So Trez starts leading you, and he seems to be avoiding. Like you start to see like lots of blue lights coming down different hallways, and he's kind of leading you on these back hallways away from the giant cavern. I need everyone to make thievery checks for me.
Oh boy.
And I'll go through you one at a time.
Garbage.
Okay, Eldoran.
16.
Aralea?
18.
16?
18.
18. Ellie?
4.
Okay.
4.
Okay.
Dang. I'm on
Ghost.
Marcus's level. Yikes.
21.
Okay, that definitely helps. And Nick.
3.
Oh, wah wah.
Damn it, Nick.
It's half and half.
The dice lords giveth and taketh away.
Okay.
They never give us. What are you talking about?
Not to you.
You guys begin to get into there. You start to see imps walking around a little bit more, and you guys try to avoid them as much as you can. But there are a few times you get very close to them, and a few of them begin to look up at you. And luckily, with Ghost's sheer skill and intimidation factors, he kind of shoves them along too to make it seem like, don't look at us type thing. Gives him kind of that glare that he's good with.
That
so
ghostly glare.
It does. You guys do succeed as you guys cross through several small like cave dwellings onto the side with actual doors and stuff like that. And you can see little blue flames inside and like lining the hallways. And they're probably a good, like, you guys probably passed a good, like, 7 neighborhoods as you guys go down to another level and pass through another few neighborhoods.
Jeez.
And there's a lot of imps around here.
Yeah, like a Hy-Vee and like a Wendy's down here too.
That just screamed Midwest.
Oh golly gee, look at you guys.
So
Where's all their cornfields, eh?
Trez begins to.
Are all the
You have
imps
fairways?
white, like the similar skin
Yes,
tone?
they're all very similar. Like there's slightly different shades, but most of them are that very pale white. Some of them have tints of color to them, but they're all very like pale. Like they've been in darkness for a very long time. Okay. So
Quarantined.
Trez leads you down a flight of stairs. I need Nick, you're probably in front, I'm assuming. Behind Trez.
Sure.
You look the best.
Or it could be Eldoran
Or
watching
Eldoran,
him very
whichever
closely.
one. Which one of you would like to be behind Trez?
I'll be behind Trez.
Okay.
Eldor will be behind Nick.
Okay. I would like Nick to make a perception check for me.
Okay. 17. 18.
Okay. Trez leads you down to the flight of stairs, and as you guys come up, he pulls you into like a side hallway quick, and you see why. Right before he starts like kind of pulling you guys a little bit down the hall, you hear the voices first. They're much deeper and gruffer voices, and you can see as they pass along the wall, there are a group of what look like more soldiery, taller, but still very definitely demon. I need you all to make a dexterity saving roll for me. So roll a d20,
no.
add your dexterity bonus into it.
I'm rolling incredibly well right now.
Okay, Eldoran,
Rub it in.
Same.
what do you get, Eldoran?
Does Marcus with his 2?
No. Got an 18.
18.
Best I've ever done.
Did anyone get below an 8?
I got a 20, not natural.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Oh,
good.
wow. You guys all just dodge into that hallway. No problem.
Like Mission
whatsoever.
Impossible.
Just like you all kind of just slide against the wall. You hear the patrol. It gets closer. The voices get closer. Yeah, I really wish I was down at the pits tonight. It's supposed to be a great fight tonight.
Don't do that to us.
And as you guys, you hear the voices start to trail off into the distance. And Trez like looks over and like kind of like gives you guys a wave on. So, as you guys traverse further into the city, you guys begin to take more what seem like abandoned tracks. There are little light sources still occasionally on the outskirts, but it looks like these are more like caves that would lead outward into like potentially like nests of like other creatures and stuff. But there are still patrols that walk these routes. As you guys begin to you guys approach a hallway, and it actually looks like it ends for a second as Trez begins to keep walking you forward. There is a small gap within the wall, and he squeezes through no problem. Ellie, you have no problem squeezing through either. The rest of you, much bigger, take some time to squeeze through. Luckily, with your successes on the first 2 challenges, there's no time constraint on this challenge. So you guys managed to slide in to this small cavern, and there are no lights in here at all. So Roy, you have to illuminate it with your light. So this is the fastest way down, but and you all see now, and you look over. There's just a pit before you. But Ellie, you specifically notice this. There are ropes, and you can see from Solomon's light pulley systems, and hanging from one corner is this wooden floorboard. It looks like this was some kind of ancient elevator that was used to get people up and down the city. If you would like, you can either try to climb down, or Ellie, you can try to fix the elevator.
Ellie, elevator. It was just meant to be. All right.
God.
I need you to roll an engineering check for me.
Oh, y'all, you're so lucky. Elevators, just my favorit thing.
Rolls a nat
I
one.
just nudge you
Okay.
Ghost and say
We
"Two
got
gold,
a
she can't do it."
14.
14. Okay. Let me just check it out. Okay.
What did you say over there, friggin' Roy? Mister, I can't
Keep-
climb a wall.
Hey, keep
Oh,
your focus.
So
I don't need to.
you end up putting together and fixing this. You get this plank to attach back to the ropes correctly. You like tie
like
knots.
Animal Crossing.
It takes some time. Yeah, you end up like pounding into it a little bit. It does take some time. It probably about half an hour for you to actually like fix it to a point where you're like you put your weight on it a little bit and it stays with you holding the ropes basically. So
Can I like draw on like the wall like a little like up and a little down button?
you sure can. You like take some like you find some like you have like some charcoal or chalk in your bag and you just draw a little up arrow and a little down arrow on the wall there. And all right.
All
Are you
right,
guys
fully
getting-
operational. You're welcome.
Does it look like she fixed it?
What?
It looks pretty decent.
I hand Ghost 2 gold.
Yay.
thank you.
So you guys are you guys going to take this?
Demon,
Yes.
How many can
Hi.
fit?
what's at the bottom of this pit?
Oh, so this should go down to the base floor. I've only like thrown things down with my friends and stuff, but we found out that it goes down to the bottom. We just weren't able to really fix the thing. So that's the fastest way to get down to the city without being seen, and it leads close by where the fighting pits are, but you have to pass them to get to the city gate anyway.
Do you want to go down first, little buddy?
I mean, I can. You guys could fit all of you onto this if you would like to. It's big enough that it would look like it used to hold like a small force of units that could quickly travel up and down.
Go big or go home, guys.
Yeah, let's all go.
All
Oh,
right.
hold hands.
Okay.
Wait, guys, wait. Let me push the down button. All right, let's go.
So I need
Weight check.
no. I need Ellie, I need you to make an engineering check. And I need 2 people on the ropes. So who is on the ropes? It's going to be a strength saving check.
Not me.
My arms flap in the wind.
Yes, I would be
Eldorn
one.
could go on one of the ropes.
Okay. So Eldoran and Nick, go ahead and make strength saving throws for me. And Ellie, make an engineering check for me.
13. No, 11. I'm sorry. 11.
Okay. Eldoran?
9.
Okay.
6.
We're
Okay.
dead.
Oh fuck.
Oh, no.
There's a little jerking as you're getting used to the motion coming down. It shakes a little bit. It's, when you have an elevator and like it shakes and you panic a little bit, you have a few of those moments. All right.
Sorry, guys. The down button was a little faulty, but, I'll take credit for that.
You guys do pass through a couple of different like outcroppings. They look like they've been closed off basically, but it does look like this led to like different levels of the city. I need you guys all to make another check for me as you continue your way down the shaft.
Oops, that's
Whoa.
All right, Ellie.
Oh, Doran, stop it. What are you doing? You're killing us.
Ellie, what's your engineering?
21.
All right. Did you get a natural 20 or was it a +2?
18 plus 3.
Oh wow! All right.
Because your girl can engineer. She
All
went
right.
to school.
Eldoran.
1.
Okay.
Plus 1, so 2.
It's still a 1.
Still
Nick?
1.
5.
I know
Okay.
your pain, Eldoran.
Oh no. Oh god.
We're dead.
Oh god.
Okay. You guys continue to weigh it down. Ellie, you put your best work into it, and it held for as long as it could. As you guys get closer and closer, you hear creaking. And then you hear ropes pulling.
Oh god.
And Eldoran, your hand slips for a second, and you all tip.
No.
You all fall.
We fall.
Yes, you begin to fall.
Can any of us
down.
grab the edge? Any of us?
You may attempt a dex check to grab one of the edges, but it's not looking good. So
I want to try that.
okay.
Yeah, I'll try.
Are there ropes that weren't connected to the elevator?
I
That could be
mean,
grabbed
you
as
guys
well?
could grab the ropes and slide down a little bit. There's not all of them aren't broken, so all of you can make dex saving throws for me. Eldoran, you first.
17.
Okay. Erlea.
17.
Okay. Ellie.
Nat 20.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be
Solomon?
Tarzan.
12.
Okay. Ghost.
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 10.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't hear ya.
Nick.
13.
Okay. You guys are very, very lucky. You guys managed to slow your fall enough. Now, it's still going to be a fall because you guys basically just slow down your fall by grabbing the ropes and sliding down. You get your hands burn from holding onto the rope. It does make these checks easier, and you take less damage. So you all take
Even my
six.
Nat 20?
You all take 6 true damage from falling, even your nat 20.
Dang it.
Actually, Ellie, you can take 3 because you got
Yes.
a nat 20. You guys hit the ground. I need you all also to make vitality saving throws for me.
Not making me roll.
That's good.
Ah, yeah. Eldoran?
Oh no.
Okay. Eldoran?
3.
Okay. Erlea?
12.
Okay. Ellie?
11.
Okay. Solomon?
4.
Okay. Ghost?
21.
Okay. Nick?
6.
Okay.
Oh.
Nick, you barely pass.
Woo.
Eldoran and Solomon, as you hit the floor, your knees crumple below you, and you let out groans of pain, which echo through the
Yikes.
caverns. What are you guys gonna do?
Are there any
Right.
There's one exit, and you can see out through the hall. There's a few offshoots, but they look like they all kind of lead out into like this very blue, lit up, with a lot of people moving around.
Can I pretend that I'm like beating one of them up?
Sure. Make a speech check. Well, there's no one currently like looking at you.
can I
Oh,
receive?
okay.
Yeah.
Just start to
Can I
beat myself.
try to listen?
No, pretend.
Go ahead, Nick, and make a perception check for me.
14.
All right. You hear down one of the hallways. You hear like a very faint voice. Seems like to be off in the distance. What's that? Did you hear that? And you hear footsteps start going your way.
We either gotta hide or we gotta move quickly. Trez?
Can I set up a trap quick by the entrance? By that fast?
I mean, we can, but we're super close.
So
They're
let's
gonna know
just-
something was up because there's. I mean, look at it. There's like the board that was on the elevator is like the ropes are like some of them are hanging down now. The board is smashed into the base of like the elevator shaft. So it's
Is there
definitely
any place to even hide?
no, not really. I mean, you could try to hide in the shadows of the elevator shaft, but judging by what you've seen from the low light of this, is that they probably can see pretty well in the dark.
Is there a second corridor, or is it just the one?
It's basically like a straight corridor out, and then it branches off, and you hear one of the voices coming from one of the branch sections. So you guys could perceivably run to the intersection and move out.
Do that.
That.
Let's try
Yeah,
to do
let's
that.
do that.
I'd limp over there.
I want you all to make athletics check for me.
Do I have a disadvantage? Or do I
No,
have
you guys didn't break anything. You let out groans of pain. That was what that saving throw was for.
I didn't need the disadvantage or the negative fate. What'd you say? Athletics?
Yeah, athletics. Did
Ooh.
Did
Rolls
anyone
all over
get
the place,
who got below an 8?
Oh my god!
Oh!
You guys begin to you get to the corridor, and you're a little shaken by the fall, and your hands burn from the rope burns that you now have them on them. As you get to the hall, you look down, and you see 2 guards with just swords walking towards you, and they look at you, and you look back at them, and they're like, "What are you doing back there?" And you guys begin to go into the market. So,
we're leaving. Okay.
I mean, you guys can attempt to deceive them if you would like, but they are getting closer to you, and you get a feeling that some of your disguises might not hold up under direct scrutiny.
How many are there?
There's 4 of them. Right next to you, so there's 4 coming from down that hallway. Out the main entrance, you can see is a crowded marketplace. There's like a bunch of people.
Okay, yeah, let's
Let's just
go in the marketplace.
Try to blend in.
Yeah, London.
Okay, so
We're blenders.
as you guys run, I need
Don't make us roll again.
Oh, you're gonna roll again. So
I'm on fire tonight, guys.
the first thing, actually, since you have Trez with you, you guys are lucky, because that was a good call on your part.
Thank you.
I need you all to roll thievery checks. This is for stealth, to see if you can blend into the marketplace.
So thievery.
Yes.
Oh, huh. Hell yeah.
It is a group
This is
check,
gonna
so
go great.
it's based on all of you.
Parker, don't look at me like that.
Oh!
Okay. Eldoran.
11.
Okay. Erlea.
20, not natural.
Okay. Ellie.
1.
1.
Okay. Solomon.
16!
Okay. Ghost.
I got above with that.
21.
Okay. Nick.
14.
Ellie,
Ghost, let's just leave these guys behind.
You are so lucky because they all passed, and by a lot. So,
Thanks, guys.
you start to get lost in the marketplace.
Sounds about
As
right.
you panic, you are like, oh god, and you are surrounded by variations of demons, and they start looking at you, and
We have a lost child.
Yeah,
Lost child in aisle
basically.
5.
and it's like, and then they begin to look at you closer. And
And from the
Erle, you
darkness
got
grabs her.
20, right? Yeah, Erle, you grab her by the scruff of like the back of like her like cloak hood and just start dragging her through the crowd, basically.
Sounds about right.
You guys do see behind you, starting to make way into the crowd, those 4 guards. But you have made some distance from them. Okay. I need you all. Actually, I need one of you to make either a knowledge perception or check. Because try not to draw attention to yourselves.
Oh, I got this.
All right, Solomon.
Oh boy. No.
What? No, we did not agree.
No.
Too late. Too late. He already agreed to it. Roll.
That's
Fuck.
perception, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you
It's
get?
a 10.
10?
Yeah.
Can we create a diversion? maybe?
You are very lucky.
Good.
You see the main.
Lucky.
10 was what you needed to pass.
Oh,
You see in front of you about 200 feet this gigantic stone gate. Bigger than
a
the
stone
one you
gate.
guys entered from. Like,
Jeez.
probably several hundred feet high. And as you guys push your way through the crowd, you notice as you guys look back, you're trying to keep track of where these guards are at. They have spread out a little bit, and they're kind of like slowing down, trying to like look for where you went. And they're not quite sure where you went. So you guys managed to push out, and there's definitely a gap between like the crowd and the door. And you can hear in the distance now too, just like yelling and cheering and stuff like that. And you guys are very close to where like this very dense blue light is, and cheering through talking to the marketplace as vendors sell their wares. Roasted centipede, get your roasted centipede here.
Done that.
Must be fresh.
So
You're welcome, y'all.
you guys do manage to push your way through the crowd, though, and you get to this gigantic stone door. And as you go to push it, Tress is like, "This is it. This is the entrance." And he's like panicking, looking back. Can I have my gold, please? Please. I don't want to be here.
Someone.
Oh,
No.
No,
rude.
please. I got you here. I did what I promised.
What's beyond these doors?
There's
You get
the
gold.
guardians. The guardians are beyond the doors.
You wanna make sure he's telling the truth?
Yeah, do we believe him?
Ghost
Ellie,
is gonna do
since
a perception check.
Ghost. Okay, go ahead and make a perception check for me, Ghost.
Can no one pass this?
Who says it needs to be passed?
What'd you
I
roll?
believe you.
What'd you roll?
It's a 2.
All right. This imp seems like a 12-year-old kid, like panicking that he's gonna get in like real
Unreal.
trouble.
I wish
I
I could give you
believe
gold,
you.
but I don't have any more.
Please.
I'm gonna throw my
Come on,
14
guys.
gold. I'm just gonna throw my gold bag at him.
Thank you.
Scram.
Okay, goodbye. And he starts running off into the crowd. Okay.
It was 14 gold.
So yes, but he doesn't know because you threw it whole bag to him.
Yep.
So, you guys go to the door. The door is locked.
Sad.
Well,
Ghost.
we'll just
Yeah,
climb over
You've
it.
dealt with many locks before.
yeah, I have.
God
you
bless you.
think you look, it's very complex, but you
Okay.
think you can open it. I
Okay.
need you to make a thievery check for me.
Can I
Okay,
help
I'm
it?
gonna use steady hands as well.
You cannot. Only one person can try to pick the lock at a time.
Okay.
So, okay.
I'm using steady hands as well.
All
How's it
right.
coming, Ghost? You got this? How's it coming? You got this?
18.
18. Wow. All right. You
Nice.
you just start like going through it and you kind of start feeling it up and like trying to figure out where all the tumblers and stuff are, and you start picking the lock as fast as possible. The guards have made their way closer and closer into the crowd.
Make a diversion. Somebody.
Nick, you look back and you see Trez start walking towards and then cut directly away from the guards. Does not tell the guards where you're at.
That little
Oh.
shit.
He does
was
not.
good after
No,
all.
he does.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he does
Yeah.
not tell
Yeah,
you.
She knows.
So,
No, I know. He was good after all.
Ghost, you click, and the door begins to swing open. So you guys rush through this door and shut
How big
it
is the door again?
The door is about 100 foot tall.
Jesus Christ.
So
Nice door.
it's gonna be
It
noticed moving.
And it's just gliding through. It doesn't take much
it-
strength.
Should we
no,
create a
it's just-
diversion?
It's just like it was before. It does begin to open up. Ghost, one thing you learned with that 18 from the lock picking. This lock automatically triggers when the door is shut. So when the
Oh.
door begins to shut, it latches back into place.
Shut.
Ugh.
So
So we could probably close the door. Anyway.
yeah, that's
Right
what I'm
behind
saying.
us.
You guys make your way through the door, and you close it behind you, and it latches. But you did see as we'll say Nick, you were probably the last one through the door, kind of guarding everyone's back. You do see making their way through the crowd now, and on the other side, and they see you as you slip into the door, and it shuts. But they
Did you
were
flip them
making
off?
their way towards you.
That's not how Nick rolls.
Dang.
The
Lame.
door
Just waves.
It is.
Just waves.
By the way, it is pitch black now. You cannot see anything.
Somebody else has a torch or a light. Yep.
Solomon, boop, boom. Light pops up.
Should
It
run.
leads way into another entry chamber. Not the same as the one that you guys entered. There's different murals on the wall. You guys could take the time to study them if you want. But next to you on either side are two 20-foot tall stone like knights basically in front of the door, wearing like full like what looks like, you can't distinguish any facial features because it looks like full like stone carved plate mail basically as they're standing there. They are not moving currently.
Are they awake?
They're not moving.
Go ahead and Erlea and Ellie, you may make a spellcraft or an engineering check for me.
Ooh.
Both of us?
Yes, both of you can.
17.
17? Okay.
9.
Okay. Ellie, you have heard rumors about constructions of magic and engineering feats that were used in times long ago. These are more magically constructed, but you could manipulate your engineering talents to actually manipulate them if you wanted to.
What?
They have not moved, and you can tell that as soon as you cross the threshold towards what you guys can now see on the other side of this huge entry chamber is a pile of rubble. If you cross that line and they activate, essentially. If you guys take about 10 feet more forward, you do think you could potentially change the way that they function to be passive towards you, but still aggressive towards anyone that comes through, or you could completely deactivate them potentially for easier.
They can fight each other.
Ooh,
Fight
battle
to the death.
robots. I'd be like, hold on, everybody, hold on.
You
Rock and
do
sock 'em.
hear on the other side of the
Don't walk
doorway.
any further, y'all.
You do hear on the other side of the doorway some commotion.
Okay.
Outside the door?
On the other side of the door. Yeah.
We're gonna move. We gotta move now.
Yeah. So
Let's
nobody
start opening
move.
the door.
Can I go approach one of the stone knights?
Yes. What would you like to do to it? You can either
Well-
you can either deactivate it completely, or you can, which will be the easier task, or you can try to make it so it'll be aggressive, not towards you, but towards anyone else that comes to the door, basically. Like, it would recognize you as friends.
Okay, I'm gonna try to deactivate this one.
Okay. So make an engineering check for me.
Can I try
will-
to hold the door closed if I see or feel any movement of the door?
I will give Ellie a fate shift on this.
Oh, I
Due
didn't
to
need it.
your... Okay.
Just roll again. Or is it natural 20?
It wasn't, but okay, that one was a 1. So the first one was a 21.
Okay. You deactivate this. You're positive that this will no longer be activated by crossing the threshold.
Wave my arms in front of its face.
Yeah, it's definitely done. The other one is
Okay.
still active. Nick, you hear coming from the other side someone messing with the lock.
They're trying to get through.
So,
I ran over to the other one.
okay. So it's actually a pretty big gap too. It's about like 30 to 50 feet across. Like, it's a big.
Jesus.
So you run over to the other side. You may make another engine. What do you want to do to this one? Do you want to deactivate it, or would you like to try to make it passive towards you but aggressive towards others?
I really want to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Fast.
It is much
yeah.
harder to do that, by the way. than
Does she
to
still have
deactivate.
fate
Got
shift?
this.
Do I get a face shift on this one?
You do not get a phase shift on this one.
Oh.
I
I would have done it for the first one. Okay. It's a 13.
As you begin to try to change its essentially the way it functions, you accidentally slip up.
Dang
and
it.
It begins to move.
Run.
I need
Run
everyone to roll initiative.
Now. Oh, shit.
Dang it.
I got a nat 20 on that initiative.
All right. Did anyone else get a nat 20?
No.
Okay. 19. 16 plus. Erlea?
got 18.
Okay. Okay. 12 plus. Eldoran?
13.
Okay.
I
Did anyone get 12? 10 to 12.
Oh god.
5 to 10.
7.
6.
Okay. And what did you get?
Solid 2.
Oh gosh.
All right.
Can't roll above a 10.
I got to set up, and I got to get this going. Okay, and then
We had a long rest, didn't we?
Yeah.
Scorpion?
yeah, you would have had a rest.
After
The
the
only thing
second.
you've taken was the 6 damage from falling down the shaft.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right, okay.
Ghost, you look up, and this thing begins to move. And by the way, this thing is made of solid stone.
Okay.
The entrance, well, the rubble that looks like it's where the cave would go on the other side is about 150 feet away from you. And as you've noticed now, across the chamber are just bodies and skeletons of demons.
How are we supposed to attack something that's stone?
That's work.
So, and you guys do hear the door. Someone's rustling on the other side of the door. So, Ghost, what are you doing?
It's gonna be pretty hard, guys.
I debate on whether I want to attack or just try and get past it.
Well, so it's on the side of you. So if you run across to the tunnel on the other side, it's just a straight shot for you. You won't enter in front of it.
Oh.
So you could make an attempt to just book it.
See you, nerds.
Didn't like y'all anyway.
But yeah,
3 moves would make you 75 feet. You'd be halfway there.
it's tempting. Fuck it, I'll try it.
Okay. So are
Screw you,
are you
assholes.
just running straight there then?
Yeah.
Okay. You just start booking it across the room. Erle, you're up. What are you doing? Ghost is booking it.
Let's not deal with this.
Okay, I'll book it.
All right. Eldoran?
Following suit.
Okay. So,
All right. Thanks, y'all.
Ellie, you're right next to
Sorry, how I was.
I'm on it.
You're
Am
literally
I not?
on it, yeah, tinkering
Yeah.
with it. Its head just, and it just looks straight at you, and it's going to it's going to start swinging its sword at you.
The
Oh,
perfect
hell
distraction.
no.
It hits. Would you like to try to dodge it?
I would love to try to dodge it.
All right, make a d20 roll for me. 2 slots expended.
11.
Do you have a plus for your physical spell bonus at all?
I do. So it'd be 12.
You are lucky then, because I rolled an 11 as well. As it swings its sword down, you see what's about to happen, and you jump out of the way. As it smashes into the rock actually cracks where it hits. You're thinking, this thing's going to hit pretty hard. One thing you did learn, though, while you were tinkering with it, there's a chance you could keep trying to tinker with it and actually get it to do what you want it to do to it. Each time you get a little bit more knowledge on how it is. But that is its... actually, it's going to take a secondary, and it's going to stomp. So, Solomon, Nick, Ellie, I need you all to roll strength saving throws for me.
I don't wanna. I refuse.
Oh, I rolled bad.
Very blowing
That's blown.
Strength?
Strength, yeah.
it. Oh,
Okay.
18.
Okay.
11.
Okay. Okay.
Yikes.
Nick, you're the only one. And I rolled real bad for this too. It lifts its foot up, and you guys see and brace yourselves. It slams its foot into the ground, and it actually shakes the chamber. Nick, you are knocked down.
Okay.
So it'll be a we'll say half your movement to stand up.
Okay.
So you'll have 10 feet after you stand up. So, Nick, you're up. It doesn't move. It's focused on you guys right now.
All right. I'm gonna get up
Okay.
and go at a diagonal towards. I'm gonna be keeping Ellie within 15 feet of me, and
You could hold
So
you could hold your movement if you would like to until Ellie and Solomon go.
well, I only have 10 feet of movement
You
to
could
start.
also use your actions to move. That added an extra 50 feet to you. It's up to you.
So I was holding the middle of the doors, and you said it was a 20 to 30 foot gap between the two knights. Is that correct?
Yeah, so you're about 20 feet. You would have been about 25 feet away from where the knight is. It did step a little bit forward. It's much closer to you now. But yeah,
Okay.
you're probably
So
about
I'm
15
gonna-
feet away from it.
I'm gonna move 10 feet towards Ellie.
Okay.
Hold my movement to dash 25 feet. If she moves away from it,
Okay. You want to
and
do
then
that
for my
Okay, go ahead.
secondary action, I will activate rock armor.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll for that to activate it, and then to roll how much armor you get from it.
I'm good on casting,
Okay.
and 4.
Ellie, what do you
Alright.
want to do?
Okay. I'm not
My turn.
pleased.
So you're aware with this thing that every attempt you make to try to do what you want to it makes it easier
Right.
to do that.
Right. Yeah. So knowing that I'm going to pull Fifi from my back and like yell towards Ghost and Arale, I'm like, I'm gonna remember this, you pricks. And I throw Fifi down, but like axe side down and try to like pole vault up onto the knight if I'm close enough to it.
All right. Make just a general athletics check for me to just see how successfully this happens.
Come on, look cool.
Coolness check.
13.
You managed to like prop yourself up, and you like kind of use the crack that it made in the stone to hit put Fifi in and just shoot yourself onto like its knee. You can start tinkering with it if you would like.
I would love to.
Okay. You can do it for both your actions if you would like to.
Okay, yes. Okay, first roll then.
First roll. And you're trying to still program it to basically not attack you, but attack others, correct?
Right, I'd like to. So this one was a 10.
That fails.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
Okay. 13.
Okay. You are making progress, but it's not getting done.
Damn
You're
it!
starting to get the idea of how to do it, though, very quickly. But that is... You could try to move off of it if you want to, or you could just try to stay and just keep trying to work on it. It's up to you. You basically have... I would say you have, like, 15 feet of movement left since you jumped onto it.
Right. Oh, God. I'm gonna try to stay.
Okay. All right.
I don't know why. I'm gonna
Solomon,
try.
you are up.
What are we doing? I summon the Star Spear.
Okay.
And I see everyone else has ran. Nicholas is probably a little further behind me.
Yeah, he's kind of like guarding you and Ellie a little bit from like the
And the
doorway and
Door
from
is shaking.
the door.
Okay.
You see the door begins to slide.
Oh, shit. Try to get its attention or something.
Cool.
And I use my held movement to get closer to Ellie since she's now elevated.
Yeah, I'll let you get basically like right on to the golem. Basically, you're like
Okay.
right in front of it.
I will do that.
Oh god. All right.
Distracted, shiny boy.
So I'm trying. Oh wait, not me.
I will create star with my first action within 10 feet of me,
Okay.
and my next action I'll just hold probably just movement to see if we start running.
Okay. All right. So we
And I'll just
are
hold my ground.
back to Ghosts then. There is light now in the chamber, much brighter than your since you don't have your light anymore.
Right.
But it is bright enough that you guys can see. So, Ghost, making a straight dash to that entrance, to that exit.
I was, but can I look behind me and see if that door is all the way open yet? And can I see
It
anybody
is
there?
not open yet, but it is starting to slide.
Okay.
Keep in mind, there's a city full of demons.
So I'm 75 feet out right now.
Yep,
From the statue or from the door?
From both. You're in the middle of the room right now. So it's not a door. It now that you can see with the starlight and stuff, you see there looks like there's a gap in the tunnel, but it looks like some of it has crumbled down.
Okay.
So, but you can't really inspect without getting closer. But it would take your whole movement to dash up there.
I'm going to let the others go ahead. I'm going to move back a little bit closer and kind of post up and keep an eye on that door with my crossbow drawn.
Okay. So you want to move within
about
range
50
of
feet away.
50 feet? Okay. So you move back.
About 50 feet away from the door is about where I'm going to be.
Yeah, and you want to hold your action to shoot your crossbows, your 2 actions to shoot your crossbows?
Yep, in case I need to.
Okay. All right. Okay, so, Aralea, you're up next. What are you doing?
I'm how far away?
You're 75 feet away from the tunnel, or 75 feet away from the door.
But from the stone knight?
It'd be about 60, 65 feet. So
Okay.
you're pretty far away.
Yeah. I will use my movement to go back towards everybody.
Double back.
Double back. Okay, so you're within about 40, 50 feet of the golem.
I'll use my first action, or first, action to go further.
Okay.
And then I will cast Leech Life
All right.
on the
Go ahead.
stone man.
Go ahead and make your spell attack.
Realize something I could have done. Damn it.
That hits.
Sad.
Okay.
I cast kill everything.
So, as you begin to do damage to this thing, you notice something strange as your spell goes off. It does not restore any life to you,
Oh.
as this is a creation. It does seem to slightly damage it, but only slightly. It seems to be almost completely immune to your dark damage.
Oop. And out.
Okay, so would be 8 damage.
Okay. It like you just see
It
it
heals
kind
it.
of like it just kind of like hits it and it's just like psh. And it doesn't you can't tell from this distance if you actually damaged it or not. But you can tell it's definitely pretty resistant to your dark damage.
Pretty impressive.
And
So-
that's my turn.
I just imagine I'm holding onto it with all fours. I'm like, get your luck where you're shooting.
Eldora, what are you doing?
To realize that no one's running with them anymore. Turn around and go, fucking demons. And go running towards the stone golem. I would like to get within 30 feet, if I can,
Okay.
of Ellie.
There'll be your movement and 1 action to move up close
Movement
enough.
action.
Yeah,
So you've got 1 action left.
we
What
got
do
one
you
action
wanna
left. I'm gonna try to shoot with a bolt of lightning.
do? Okay. Roll a
Okay.
damage check.
Why
Somebody is
not?
casting kill everything.
5.
Okay, it hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That was such a smug do damage.
I know.
Damage, you little bitch.
If you
Yeah,
hit
that's
me,
right, you
I'm
I
Like,
don't think
don't
this
you?
thing can't get stunned.
21.
Okay, so you shoot your lightning bolt at it. As it hits the stone plate, it does some hit, and then it ricochets off to the ceiling.
Oh
It
god.
does do some damage. It is also immune to your stun.
There it is.
There it is.
He said,
You-
"Oh, you stunned
you-
my creature."
You get the sense that this creature specifically
It's been created from last game.
has been
Because
created-
fuck you.
No, has been specifically created to protect this city. But maybe, Ellie, you probably would get the sense that at one point they were probably used to guard the gates in case of an attack, and they have been turned on for a long time. So they are not necessarily trying to keep something out, but to keep something in.
And we just disabled
we
one
just-
of those.
Fuck.
Oh.
The golem's turn. Ellie, since you're on it, it's going to use its action to attack Nick. Nick, it swings its giant sword at you.
I shall attempt to dodge.
All right. It
Dodge it.
does hit, so go ahead and
Yep.
roll a d20 for me.
10.
Plus physical spell.
Yep.
10 total. You fail. I got a 13.
All right.
So,
Re.
You're the weakest link. Goodbye.
They just explode.
13.
Just blood, gore,
Nick,
organs everywhere.
you managed to catch the sword with your shield a little bit, and it almost feels you managed to like catch it and like push it off a little bit, but it almost feels like your arm snaps under the weight of it. You take 25 points of crushing damage from the stone sword.
Yep. Let's see. 25 minus.
So 2 hats and we're dead by this creature, y'all.
I mean, you disabled one of
Okay.
them. It would have been a lot worse if there would have been both.
Oh, it would have been so much worse.
Okay. So, it's going to use its second action. Nick, it's
Yeah.
going to hit you with a foot.
Oh God.
So this is not the stomp. It's just
No,
an
it's
attack.
kicking you.
It's gonna curb stomp your ass.
It's not curb stomping. It's just kicking you. So
Oh.
it is
Hot
a
foot
hit. Would you
fetish.
like to try to dodge it?
I think I would.
Okay.
12.
14. So it
Ah.
Oh no, dude,
Um,
dude.
doesn't. It's not nearly as damaging. You only take 15 points of crushing damage, but you are kicked 25 feet back away from it as you fly back into the middle entry, like near where the entry to the doorway is.
So glad I put on rock armor.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay. After the golem goes, the door swings open, and you begin
Oh,
to
God.
see the 4 guards that were chasing you begin to enter. 3 of them enter. One of them yells back into the crowd, "We've got mortals here! Catch them!"
I yell, "Close the door!"
Nobody's near it.
Yeah, no one's near enough to close.
You're
Someone
near
close the door!
Nick,
They're already
you're right by
through.
it. Yeah, but you can still close it.
Well, he's knocked down. And he has to get back up, and then he.
Oh, I was knocked out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
You flew 25 feet.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he kicked you 25 feet away.
Hold the door! I mean,
Hold the-
close the door!
Okay.
That's
So
Too soon?
the demons move into the room, but this is their action to open the door and come into the room, basically. And they begin to approach. Well, Solomon, you're the closest, and Nick. So one of them will approach Nick, and 2 of them will go after Solomon.
I thought. Oh, I got pushed 25 feet away.
Right to where the
Towards
entrance
the
is.
door.
There was a held action, wasn't there? Someone had a held
for me to
action.
move when other
I
people
did.
move.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ghost, you'd be able to shoot at 2 of them or 2 at 1, whichever one you want. There's 2 going after Solomon and 1 going after Nicholas.
I'm gonna shoot one at Nicholas and then one at Solomon.
Okay, give me a.
You're shooting us?
No. Shoot the ones
Are
going
you
at-
surprised?
No.
There's no cover or anything, like no way for me to like miss this. It's pretty clear shot.
It's pretty straight shot, yeah. And they don't know you're there. They're not
Okay.
really paying attention to you. They're more distracted by everything else.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll my d12 then. Oh yeah, I gotta roll.
To
Okay.
hit, yeah, D12 to hit.
10 for a hit on that one.
Okay, that hits.
And I gotta roll 2d4 for the first one here. So 14.
Okay, the one against Adrian, Nick. 13.
9, so that hits. $16 on the second one.
16 on the second one.
They're both piercing, yeah.
Okay. So you manage to just pull out your double crossbow, shoot. They do take the bolts, and it does look like it hurts them pretty. Like it does a decent amount of damage to them, but they do know you're there now.
Get him.
So
The ghost is like, whatever.
Nick, you are up.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna get up for how my movement.
Okay.
I will. Oh wait, no. They didn't have an extra action to attack, correct?
No, they just moved in.
Okay.
So they're like right on, like it's right getting close to you now, basically. There is still one on the other side of the door calling for additional help. The door is open.
I will get up, and for one action, I shall drink a potion of spells.
Okay.
Gain 3 back. And then... so I'm 25 feet away from Ellie.
You're 25 feet away from Ellie. You're about 10 feet from the door.
Get the door.
But they're already in the door? Like,
No, there's one
one's on the other
outside.
side. 3 are
Yeah.
inside
3
the
in.
chamber with you guys.
He's calling for more to come in.
And I rush to try to attempt to close the door.
Okay. I need you to make a strength saving throw for me.
The door.
15.
You are so lucky. I got a 14.
Yeah.
As the demon sees you coming and tries to hold the door open, and you just push with all your strength and like just shove the door, and it click and locks
Smack him
again.
with the shield.
So it is locked again. But that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Ellie, you are up.
All right, motherfucker. I'm gonna try this again.
All right.
All right. Is it the red with the blue wire, or is it the blue with the red wire, or
cut the blue!
fuck? Oh, it's a 16 this time.
Ooh.
Just you thought like it's so close. You almost have it, and you just
The other blue!
the thing moves, and you lose your grip for a second. You're like, ah, not quite enough.
God, no.
Go again.
All right, what? Oh, it's worse. So
What
it's
is
an
it?
11. It's an 11.
Not quite enough. You're still hanging on.
God dang it! It wasn't the red or the blue, guys.
All
Cut
right.
all
Keep
of
doing
them.
it. Keep doing what you're doing. I think I got it just about.
Okay, Solomon, you are up. What are you doing?
Oh man.
There are 2 demons on you.
Okay, cool.
One of them has taken a bolt from Ghost. You see Ghost,
Right.
like, it kind of flies, like, right past your head, and it just slams into, like, the shoulder of the one next to you.
I will first, like, kind of yell out and tell Ellie, keep doing what you're doing! And then I'll probably also try to tell Ghost to get the other door open. Just 'cause
Okay.
I'm assuming it's locked.
Well,
Just kind of yell as loud as I can on that.
yeah, you see the other tunnel is slightly, you see, you've seen an entrance, but you haven't, it's very, very small. So you haven't really
Right.
investigated it yet.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't look at the door.
It's
Okay.
not like a door, no.
I will. Wow, this is a fight, guys. This is cool. I will try to slightly move to maybe put those 2 like in a line so that
Okay.
I'm parallel with them,
Sure.
and I will cast sunlight
Okay.
with my first action.
Okay. Go ahead and cast Sunlight.
Oh, that's a 6. Hit.
They will
Or
attempt...
is it D12 to hit?
D12, yes.
I still hit.
Okay, they're gonna both try to dodge you.
Okay.
So, first one,
Uh,
and the second one. Okay, what did you roll for your d20?
I don't have anything to do. I.
No.
That's a 3.
Okay, well they both jump out of the way of the sunlight. You can see them like look in terror as they see the the burst of light, and they kind of like had to shield their eyes away from you.
Well, hopefully that blinded them a little bit so they don't recognize us later. I will then stab the closest one with my star spear. Watch out.
Okay. So go ahead and make an attack on the closest one.
Oh, it's a 6. Okay. Whew.
Okay. It's not gonna dodge you. It's kind of recovering from being knocked down.
Okay.
Or like not knocked down, but like dodging.
I am
out of
close to my star, so I get an extra d4 with this. Oh, that's not a lot. That's not good. 8 damage.
8 damage. So as you stab through this thing, you get like a good grazing slash with the star
Sorry, 12.
spear. It screams in pain, and you see just like this line of like burn mark on the side of it.
It's actually 12 damage,
Oh.
sorry.
Light might be effective against them.
Light.
Oh, we lost
Oh.
that sound, or was that just me?
Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it was just my headset.
Okay, so you said you did 12, right?
12, yeah. I didn't add all dex, I just did like dex bonus, but yeah. With all dex, it's 12.
Okay.
Or wisdom, I mean.
All right. Okay, that's the end of your turn. Ghost, you are up next.
I'm gonna tell one of the other two that are back with me to go check our exit. to
You
see
are
if-
actually the closest
investigate
to the exit. They have moved
I'm the
past
closest.
you. They have moved past you because they have to be at closer range for their spells.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So you are 100 feet away. They are about 125.
We're all dying here.
Maybe don't worry about the exit, man.
Well, I want to make sure we have a clear way out because if we,
What if the
Oh.
locked door?
yeah, that's what I'm
It's
wondering.
not though. That's not.
Well, we don't know. It's just
We
a
haven't checked.
passageway. We haven't
You
investigated
have
it.
Not investigated it yet.
Well, we all have to be alive first, right? But I guess you're right too. I don't know.
Make your decision.
You do
Ghost.
you. You do you.
I'm gonna still make sure we get these other guys out of the way first.
Okay.
I'm gonna reload and take another shot.
Okay. So at the which one? At the one.
The same two.
Well, you have to spend a action reloading one. So you'd have to spend both actions reloading both.
Oh shit.
So you could take one shot.
Okay.
Okay. Which one? do you wanna
Um, I'm gonna hit the one over near Nicholas.
hit? Okay. Make your attack roll.
Okay. It's a 9, so that hits.
Okay. It's gonna attempt to dodge you.
Okay.
Oh! Nat 20.
Never mind.
Roll your d20.
Nat 20. Nat
Oh.
20.
Okay, it dodges your crossbow bolt. Your crossbow bolt fires, it sees you now, and it just dodges out of the way of your bolt, trying to avoid it. Okay, so that is that. Goes to Erlea. You are up next.
I am going to cast Fireball. Fireball at the demon by Nick,
Okay.
and it hits.
Okay.
Ooh, max damage.
Uh oh.
So that's
Get it.
18 plus. Ooh, so 24 damage total.
Okay.
Kill
it's
it.
It's not looking so good. It's not dead. But you did some massive wounds to it. It is definitely like burning a little bit. It looks like you've scorched one of its arms entirely. But it's still alive.
Okay,
Second
so
action.
then I will throw a dagger at it to try and finish it off.
Okay.
Rolled a 2.
It's
Nice.
going to
Still
attempt-
hits.
It still hits. It's going to attempt to dodge you.
Okay. Fuck.
14.
Yeah, no, it dodges.
Okay. It dodges the throwing knife. The throwing knife just tings off to the stone. All right. Do you want to move?
Can I hold my movement
Sure. For what?
for other people running for the exit?
Okay. Yeah. If other people run, you will start running that way. Eldoran, you are up.
Can I see what kind of shape Nick's in from here?
Make a perception check.
He looks great.
8.
His hair flowing
8?
in the wind.
You have no
Sweat
idea.
dripping down. Looks hot.
He's definitely taking hits, but you can't see from here.
Okay. Can I get within 30 feet of him?
You sure can. You gonna cast healing?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and cast your healing spell.
Men flesh. Aha, 3.
Okay, that
Man
hits.
flesh.
Make your heal him up.
Oh fuck. 10 health.
Okay. Sword 10 health. Second action.
Okay.
Second action, I would like to cast lightning bolt at the, or just lightning at the demon next to him
Okay.
with Blood of the Ancients.
All right.
Oh
Ooh.
wait, it doesn't use spell slots.
Light 'em up.
Let's see here.
They're on fire.
5.
Okay, that hits. I'm gonna guess, just judging by your base damage, how much is your base damage to that spell?
It's 19 plus
It
1d8.
is dead.
Jeez.
You blast it with lightning, and
Holy
like it just kind of like flies and crumples off to the side.
So like crispy,
It's
like bacon.
it's been burned, and it's been shot with a bolt, and it's been shot by lightning, so it's a little crispy. Okay.
He's not having an afterlife.
He's not gonna be getting up. The golem's turn now. So Nick is further away.
Kick me, and then I hit the door.
Solomon and the demons would probably be the closest. So Solomon, I want you to choose high or low for me.
Well, low, obviously.
I'm rolling, so.
Obviously low.
Okay, you are correct. So,
Hey!
instead of
Oh,
targeting
God.
you, it swings its sword at the demon that Ghost already hit.
Oh, okay. I was like, I can't do anything right.
And it picks up its sword and it just swings it straight down. Hits. It is the demon's gonna try to dodge. Okay, that's good. And then the
No.
demon does dodge the sword swing.
No, it dies.
But it is the golem is going to try to step on it.
Oh.
Ooh, squish it.
Squish.
Okay.
Are you keeping track of dodges?
Yep. I actually am marking them.
You keep track of that DM. It's good stuff.
Okay, so it's not dead. It manages to kind of get out of the way a little bit, but it gets like part of its shoulder crunched underneath the foot. It's not looking too hot. It's pretty hurt. Demon's turn. They are going to. Ooh. Let's just see how that one's doing. Okay. Hold
They
still.
lost their exit.
Yeah, they're gonna actually start making their way back towards the exit, towards Nicholas and running towards you. So they're both gonna move up towards you, and they are going to use the ability "Fight with Me" to attack you together.
Oh no! This is this is combined damage.
One.
Tragic.
They both hit. This is their first action too.
Oh god.
What are you gonna do?
Would I have to dodge twice?
No, you only have to dodge once. Linked attacks are considered one attack.
Is Nicholas within 15 feet of my star?
No, probably not. It's probably about 25 feet plus away.
I will attempt to dodge.
Okay. So they both get a roll, but you will dodge on one roll. So go ahead and make your roll. We'll see if either of them hit you.
Okay, that's cocked. Good. Okay, 18.
Okay, first one. Oh, second one. Nope. You dodge both of their attacks.
Bless.
The other one is going to use it for their second action, and they're going to attack you again.
I will take it.
Okay.
If it hits.
Hit. No crit, so very close. Got a 9 on a 10. Okay, so you're taking it?
Yep.
Ooh.
It's a lot of dice.
Fine.
21. 31 points of slashing damage to you as they both hit you with their
Yikes.
swords.
Okay.
So, that is the end of their turn.
Okay.
It is back.
Are you
to
alive?
Nick. Are you
Yes,
conscious?
I'm still good. Are you kidding?
All
I'm
right.
still
You're
just,
good.
I'm still above half.
Jesus.
Rock armor.
Right,
Fucking
the
tanky
tank
McTank
armor.
That was all
over here.
slashing,
Tanky.
right? There wasn't any magic along, right?
Nope.
Just slashing.
It's
Cool.
just slashing damage. Yep.
All right, that's my job. All right. I will use knockback on the demon close. I'm gonna take a swing with my shield at the one that looks the most damaged
Okay.
first.
Go ahead and make the attack.
Hit with a 6.
Okay. Damage. It's out of dodges.
Yep. It's good. 15 damage, crushing.
You, with the side of your shield, you like bring your shield and you like punch your shield into his skull. It crushes the skull, and the demon collapses. It is dead.
Rip.
The other one
Okay.
is still up and has not been hurt yet.
I will attempt a knockback swing to, if I need to, move so the Stone Knight is behind him, and knockback swing him 15 feet closer to the golem.
Okay. So you try to hit him closer. He's going to attempt to dodge you, but go ahead and make your attack roll.
That's 3 to hit,
Okay.
so that
So
hits.
attempt to dodge.
7.
6.
Oh.
Aha. Haha.
Okay. Make your damage.
Yep. That is 12 crushing damage,
Okay.
and I will use my 25 feet of movement to go straight back towards the others.
Okay. Are you moving closer to the golem? Because they're all closer to the golem, even after the pushback.
I want to. So Ellie's still on top of it.
Yep.
And the which one's closer, Solomon or the demon right
The
now?
Solomon, and then probably Aralea, and then the demon.
Okay. I will just move 25 feet straight back through the corridor
Okay, towards the exit.
towards the exit.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Ellie. Making some more attempts.
All right. Okay. I'm full focused right now. I know it's not the red wire. I know it's not the blue wire. I'm ready. Ugh. It's a 15.
That is exactly what you need this roll.
Yeah!
You get in
Y'all,
there,
it was the green wire.
and you manage to shift something in it. Something innate comes to you, almost just like a voice in the back of your head, just shift this, and it clicks, and it like for a second it kind of like it goes limp a little bit, and then it starts to straighten back up, and it like does not look at any of you. It looks straight at the last demon there.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
All right. Awesome. I shout to everyone, now's the time to run! And I jump off of the golem towards
Okay.
the exit.
You do have one more action too, so you could make a dash to start running.
Yeah,
away.
I'm dashing. I'm
Okay.
out.
So
You grabbing
you're
your axe?
Oh, absolutely. Always.
so you're
Yeah.
50 feet closer to the door. Okay.
Jump.
So
So then Aralea will run her.
yep. So
25
you're
feet.
25 feet. So you would be about even with Ellie. Solomon, you're up.
Oh, sweet. Right, but there's still a demon left?
There's one demon left.
Right. I'm going to throw the Star Spear at him,
Okay.
which was a crit, but minimum damage,
Okay.
which sucked. But I didn't even add it up yet. That's 14, 28 points of damage.
Cool.
Ooh.
I'm
Ouch.
throwing the spear.
It like pierces it, and like just rips a hole through its body. It's not dead. It about to be dead.
Oh, how no dead?
It's got like a gaping hole in like the side of its like abdomen now. That just looks like it's burnt, like it's just black, and there's no blood or anything. It just looks like it's like it basically got like cauterized as the spear went through it.
I will summon the spear back
Okay.
to my hand, and I will throw it again.
Okay. Make another attack.
Out for blood.
That's a 9
All right.
with a negative. That still hits.
Damage.
That one does 9, 10, 11, 19
Okay.
points of light damage.
You like aim. You kind of like set yourself, and you like go back and you throw it, and it pierces right through the center of its head. It is done. It's
And I will use my movement to run
Rip.
the fuck away.
okay. So you begin to run. Okay.
Brave
Ghost.
Sir Robin.
Well, actually, that's basically the end of combat for now. But let's do Ghost, Erle, and Eldorn. What are you guys doing?
Booking it.
Run.
You're all
Yeah,
looking.
bye.
Okay, let me just check. Okay,
Yeah,
they
nerds.
still fail to open the door again. Nick, Ellie, and Solomon, you just all booking it to the exit.
Yes.
Okay. So it'll take you guys. It'll be one more chance for them to open the door, but you guys are basically on the other side of the chamber now, and the golem is standing like ready at the doorway. It's moved back into its original position now, but it is ready to move again.
Ellie, should we try to reactivate that other one just so these demons stay where they're supposed to?
Hell no.
You guys
We're
are-
going.
You guys are on the other side of the doorway now, so
We out.
they do not open the door. You don't see the door move. You hear lots of murmuring from, well, not anymore. You guys are too far away, but okay. So
Later, nerds.
you guys all make it to this, what looks like it used to be a cavern. However, there is just a small little gap in the rock, and from the other, you can see that the cavern goes onto the other side, but it looks like it'd be quite a crawl to make it through. You guys could potentially clear out the stones if you wanted to, but that will take time. So what do you guys want to do?
Does it look stable?
You shake, kind of move the rock. It seems pretty stable, but it is definitely going to be a challenge to get through this area.
Oh, let's go.
Are we
I
trying
don't think
to
we have a choice.
Yeah,
Clear.
we got a
Shimmy.
choice.
I was going to say, are you
shimmy
guys
or
gonna-
clear? Shimmy or clear?
Well, I could. Are you guys gonna fit through? Like, maybe we should clear a couple and see. Like, nobody's opened the door yet, so we got a bit of time. Or I don't know.
Eldorn and I might have the biggest trouble trying to get through.
Yeah, I think we should start clearing.
Yeah. Let's try to get a few out of the way.
Let's
Okay.
clear some.
So you guys are all spending.
Go, Fifi.
You guys
Go.
are all spending a turn to clear the rock.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys all clear. You start to make an actual decent hole. You think that you guys can squeeze through. But as you finish doing that, the door opens, and you look back because the star is still back there illuminating it. There's more than just 4 now. There's a lot, and who's?
I was probably in the back. Well, maybe not now.
To say you guys would be clearing. Aralea, why don't you make a perception check for me?
16.
Okay. You see walking behind this group of other, like, more demon kin, things that are more closer to mortals and, like, humans and stuff like that. You see a probably closer to 6'6", 7 foot tall, very muscular, with black wings, black like angel wings, and small or like curving horns walk out of the door, and like long black hair.
Yeah, I think it's time to go.
I was gonna say, you do not recognize this race. You've never seen anything like it before. It looks something. It doesn't look fully demon, but it looks
Demon
like it has
Jesus.
demon-esque features about it.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Charge right at it.
This
Okay.
is a big enough hole for everybody. Let's just go.
So as they come through, the stone golem turns. The one's still deactivated, but the other one turns and just slams its sword into the first ones that try to cross the threshold. Okay, I need each of you to make dex saving throws for me. Ellie, you get an additional +3 because of your size.
Yay!
Okay, Eldoran.
7.
Okay. Actually, give me marching order. Who's going first?
I would go first.
Okay, Aralea, what's your
Probably
roll?
Ellie.
14.
Okay, you managed to squeeze yourself through the hole to the other side.
Oh,
I'll follow
we're gonna
her.
get
Okay,
caught.
Ellie? What's your
21.
roll? You, no problem. This hole is almost big enough that you can, like, kneel through,
Ghost.
basically, yeah.
Ghost will go next.
Okay, Ghost, what do you roll?
19.
Okay, no problem. Who's next?
I'm going last.
Okay, Solomon?
I'll-
Nick would always do that. No matter
I'll go
what.
second last.
Okay. Oh,
All right,
Eldoran,
Eldoran.
you start to crawl through. You are stuck,
Shit.
meaning
We're
that
fine.
you have to take another round for the three of you to try to pass through.
Mm-hmm.
So, let me see what they do. Let's just see how well the golem does defending the doorway.
Come on, baby. Make Mama proud.
It's starting to like cut through a lot of. You can see it's really forcing a lot of them to think twice about this. But the a few of them and the scary-looking angel-esque, demon-esque dude have made it past and are started to move towards you.
Boo.
So,
Me.
Eldoran, you're stuck in the middle, so you need to roll another dex save for me.
Can we try and like pull him through?
Yeah.
Sure. Do any of you have a bonus to strength? Your strength saving throw. That are
I do.
on-
I do.
Ellie, you can assist Eldoran and give him a little bit of your strength saving throw bonus. So you got a +1.
Okay. Bonus. Yeah.
So you get an
+1.
extra +1.
Cool. So is this dex or strength?
Still dex.
Still dex? Shit. 12.
You barely manage. That's with that +1 from Ellie.
That's with the +1.
You barely manage to pull yourself through the gap.
Hey.
Solomon or Nick? Who's next?
Go Solomon.
Alright. That's a natural one.
No.
The
No.
rocks cave in a little bit. It's actually going to be harder the next check because it looks like some of the gap that you made is now shrunk.
Just fight
God.
him. We should fight him.
It's like a bad idea.
They
No.
Okay, let me just check how the golem's doing.
I'm gonna take a healing potion while I'm waiting.
Okay, go ahead and take a healing potion.
How much is that again? Sorry.
It should be Marcus, you want to bring that up in the rule book while I do this?
Potion, it's
So,
yeah, okay.
you got Nick, you can still see. You're the only one left to see. The golem begins to kind of slaughter the demons that have passed through the door, and it actually moves its attention to those who have come past it now
Woo!
and begins to fight it.
Yes,
So I need to see how. Ooh, yeah. The scary looking dude gets caught up in the fray.
Ooh.
Fighting
Yes.
this thing.
I knew I
that has
loved him.
That has bought you some extra time.
8 plus 1d10.
So,
8
Solomon.
plus 1d10.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Solomon. Another dex save for me. And Ellie can try to assist you again with the +1 to try to pull you through. It is harder now, though. You've lost some
Small
of the
child trying to pull Elf Man through. I'm trying to pay you back.
How much?
19. I'm not.
Oh,
you get
pulling Roy.
you
Never
no
mind.
problem. You get through.
Easy.
So, Nick, you are up.
How far is the how far traveling would I have to get through this?
It's about a 10-foot gap to get through, like the whole tunnel. You mean, like crawling?
Can I
through?
see the other side?
Yeah, you can
where
see
the
other
others
side.
are.
You can see where the others are. This thing, the demons are about 100 feet away from you at this point.
Can I try something weird?
You may certainly try whatever you'd like.
Someone hit Roy, please!
That will not work.
Darn it!
Hello.
That is not how that works.
Ghost punch. Wait, what?
You are obstructed. You are obstructed from getting to him. So you can't just jump to him.
Just trying.
If you teleport, it'd be different. You could teleport through this.
All right, I'll do a dex.
All right.
Wait. Can I try to open up the hole any more than it already is?
It will take your turn if you would like to do that.
Oh fuck.
Take my hand. Come on, let's go.
All right, I'll go. Dex.
Go ahead and make a dex roll for me. You don't get the bonus.
13.
That is exactly what you need to pass through the gap. You get through to the other side. The gap is still open, by the way. You guys can all now see through into the room. They are fighting the golem, and it looks like the golem's doing pretty good about winning, but like the big one keeps looking over its shoulder towards you guys.
Any way we could collapse?
Yeah,
Bring
let's
my
close up
mace
that
up.
gap.
You may
Smash.
certainly, yeah, I was gonna say you may all try. Do you have? What do you guys have?
Mace.
Yeah, sure. Make an attack roll for me, and
A spear made of light.
I'm not sure that would help. I mean, you can try.
I have these fists.
Nay.
Punching rock.
Does everyone with a weapon try?
Anyone who has
Did
a
you crit?
crushing
I got a
weapon.
10.
Ooh,
You
crit.
That's a crit.
Okay, you don't need to roll
Ah.
damage. You smash like into the you find like that perfect spot, and you see like how you get a bit of insight that this was intentionally collapsed very, very long ago, and a lot of the rock has actually like sand and stuff has caked in and sealed the rock solid again, except for like this little entrance. And you see kind of how they did that. You smash one specific spot and it crumbles back in, completely sealing the gap. You think that it could potentially be cleared if enough time was taken, but would take an immense amount of time.
Nice.
So, you guys have escaped from Valdhir. Congratulations.
Oh,
We did it. All right.
So, battered a little bit by the fray and the scuffle, you guys keep working your way out towards there's this very like clear path now, it seems like, similar to the way you walked to the city in the first place. Like these they're not smooth anymore, but they look like they were intentionally carved at one time. It takes you many hours.
So we're probably gonna need to rest before leaving again.
By the time you guys are starting to get tired, you feel the brief, like a fresh scent of air, and just a nice cool breeze blow into the cave.
Run, let's run.
You guys can't see any light though, so as you guys make it to the edge of the cave,
Looking for any kind of cracks or any sunlight, sun streaks.
you come out into this beautiful like open plain almost. Off in the distance, it is night. It is there. The moon is high in the sky. Stars are out. It's probably close to 11 midnight. You do see in the distance probably a good half mile off, a lone manor stands. Few lights on, still it looks like very dim. But there is a manor in the distance, and it looks like it's on the edge of Kalmia. So you guys have now exited what would be on the western, like closer to the southwestern side of Kalmia.
Is it Twiddlewink?
I don't know.
Oh my god, please.
Is there anyone around? Any hounds within?
Make a perception check for me.
10.
All right. As you guys passed by him, sitting by the entrance to the cave is not one of the hounds that you recognize, especially you, Ghost and Eldoran. It looks like very ragged clothes, a bottle in hand. Wow, you guys really did come out of the cave, didn't you?
Does he look familiar at all?
Who are you?
You do not recognize him at all.
Okay.
Uncle? Okay.
It is
Master
a
Kenneth?
it is a gnome man, but not anyone you recognize.
Oh. You like hanging outside of demon caves, or what's your shtick?
Oh, demon caves.
There's a demon city in there.
Yeah, big, lots of demons, you know. At least 10, maybe more.
How much have I had to drink?
Apparently not enough.
No, they said you'd come out this way, and I'm just here to confirm that.
Who?
Who are you?
I don't know. They just gave me some money.
No, who are you?
Who? Oh, who am I?
How much money did they give you?
That's a lot of questions.
Who are you?
We're just bombarding this poor drunken man.
Let's start with question 1. Who
What
are
are you
you?
drinking? What's your shoe size?
Oh,
What's your
God.
sign?
Well,
I'm a Cancer.
Are you a Scorpio?
Good God.
Are you single?
the name is Lambert.
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 Lambert. Well, most of my money went to this right here. This is some good stuff. Let me tell you. And the bottle looks like it's been drank quite a bit.
Money well spent.
I agree.
So where are you going to relay this message that we have crossed over?
Oh, I just
Realm.
I was supposed to go back. Oh, what's the name? It's that inn. The inn by the old mines.
The roasted pig.
That's the one. That's the place. Yeah, I'm just supposed to leave a little note there at some point.
You know, maybe we'll leave that note for you, buddy. Then you don't have to trouble yourself.
Well, are you guys gonna pay for my next drink? Cause they said they'd give me more gold and drinks if I came back.
No.
Fuck no.
Oh, well then I want to go back. I got free booze waiting there.
That's
Fine.
fair.
You go back.
Okay.
Why don't you try going through there? Yeah.
Through
That'll be
there?
fun.
Make
Yeah.
Make
It's a shortcut.
Are you really trying to convince him?
He's sarcastic as shit, but
Okay.
sure.
No.
I mean, he's also drunk as hell, so.
I mean, you'd have to roll a speech check. Just you know, just in case. Has to be pretty high.
Poor Lambert.
3.
Aw.
I think I'll just stick to the regular road back to town. And he begins to kind of like pick up himself and kind of like stumble his way back to like
Hey.
there's like a path down quite a way, and then it looks like it cuts back into town.
Who lives in that manor?
Who lives in what manor? That manor.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Useless.
Can we
Someone
follow?
with money? Sure.
Did he
if you-
say that he had a note that he's trying to deliver?
He's just
Yeah.
trying to deliver the message back to the roasted pig inn
It's
That you-
word of
that we
that your life.
have
Could
made
we
for-
persuade you to change that message and say we died in the cave?
Are you gonna pay for my drinks?
Well,
I don't think we want that if we want
No?
Roy.
yeah, remember the message, like
Oh
what we're
yeah.
supposed to do.
Fuck.
If a note gets left for Aiden at the roasted pig inn, the major will get taken care of.
That's right, Aiden.
No. It'd be,
What,
it'd be
was,
alright.
what were the two names of the hounds? Aiden and...
Well, there were about.
Aiden and Roland.
Those are the two you know. There were
Okay.
about 5 total.
You're right. Send the message.
No, it'd be alright
Have
if
a-
you said that we died.
Can I go now?
You can go.
Have
Yeah.
a drink on us, but not really on us.
Aw.
But
Not
drink.
too many. Be careful.
You be careful.
Drinking's bad for you.
Dr-
I'll like throw a gold coin down the path so that he'll just go.
He like starts to like he like trips over himself and almost spill. He like saves the drink, but like does a little bit of a face plant and grabs the gold coin and begins to make his way pretty quickly.
Stay classy, Houghton. Stay classy.
This is Kelmia.
What?
Oh,
It's in
it's
Houghton.
in Houghton.
Oh, true.
All right.
We're not a
What
classy
you guys like to do? You are
continent.
sitting in this. It's a kingdom
Kingdom.
Find
on the
a
continent of
place to
Ailish in the
sleep.
world of Valdhir.
All right, there we go, y'all.
On the planet of.
That the world is Valdhir.
Your mom.
In the galaxy of.
I don't have a
You're-
name for the cosmos.
Your dad. Yeah.
Okay.
We might have some free dwelling at Merrick's mansion.
We don't know if that's
Look.
him.
Well,
He did
Make
say
sure.
he
on
gave
the
us the
south side of town,
destination.
yes.
Yeah.
But we don't know if that's
Nope.
him.
I don't believe I can afford to rent a room right now, unless somebody wants to spot me.
Yeah, me neither. I gave all my money to the imp.
I have 9
I have
gold.
3 gold.
We cannot spend money on an inn right now.
So
I'm gonna start walking towards the manor.
Looks like we're
How much
sleeping
is
on
a
the
room
dirt.
typically?
It depends on the quality. At the since the roasted pig inn was probably nicer, you'd probably guess around 3 gold pieces, maybe 5 for their more fancy rooms.
Per person?
Per room. You could
Per
all
room?
fit in. You could fit at least 3 of you in a room. If you wanted like a really terrible inn, you could get it for 1 gold piece a night.
I don't want to sleep somewhere terrible
The motel in.
compared
A
to that.
hotel, motel, holiday inn.
I'm really curious about that manor over there.
Yeah, I'm walking. I'm
Seems
already
Ellie's
like,
already like-
Ellie's
feet
already like
ahead.
50 feet ahead of you guys, like walking towards the manor. It takes you guys.
Ellie, go chase after.
Nick
Alright.
tries to catch
I'm
up,
saying I
just has
could
a
get
slight
rooms,
limp
but
as he
okay.
walks.
He walks fast for those little legs.
what did you say, Ghost?
Oh, I was just saying I could get us rooms, but
How can you get? I'm too far. I can't ask you.
Does Eldoran see Nick limping?
Yeah, probably.
Gonna cast Mend Flesh again real quick.
Okay.
I think we've been outvoted,
Well.
Ghost. I think we're gonna go check out the inn.
Yeah. The 3.
Check out the manor.
The manor.
We don't have to roll to activate spells outside of combat, right?
No, they just go off.
Oh, well.
But you had to roll to see how much it heals, but
Okay, so that is 14 points.
okay.
All right.
So
Thank you for that. That helps a lot.
No need to hurt you. No need to let yourself walk around with an injury.
I appreciate it.
So you guys make your way through, like towards the manor. It's a pretty open field, so it doesn't take you too long. As you enter the manor grounds, you notice a few things. These have not been quite taken care of as much as you would think for like a manor of this size. They look a little run down. And you can kind of notice now as you get closer, some of the windows have been, instead of glass, have just boards in them, kind of been boarded up. And there's just a like paint kind of chipping in places. It looks a little bit in disrepair. Not like completely terrible, but in disrepair. You get to the
Nice place, guys.
You get to the steps, and there is like a knocker. Do any of you want to knock?
Can I sense anything magical around?
Make a spellcraft check for me.
3.
You do not sense anything magical around, other than like kind of you guys in general.
Gotcha.
Knock, knock, knock.
You slam the knocker into the door. You do it a few more times. You hear goo, 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 goo.
Think.
And you see through one of the little windows like a tired looking like decently quality large PJs peek through the entry and it opens the door. Hello, is this you guys?
Zing, it's good to see you again.
Twiddlewink.
You don't.
Is
look-
this Twiddlewink or
and
is this it?
this is Zinc.
Okay.
Okay.
The ogre, and coming down the stairs, rubbing eyes, nightcap askew. Zinc, who's at the door? At this time of night, you. Wow. Well, you know when I said pay me a visit, I meant more towards like the afternoon times, you know, when I could have like tea ready and stuff. But and he begins to like come down the stairs quickly.
I do apologize about the late evening, but this is just we got done with a job and we found our friends, so we came here as soon as possible.
Excellent. Come in. Zinc, you go to the pantry. I'll go get a pot of tea started for you all. And he begins to like kind of make his way off.
You donated trouble.
If we
Too
had
late.
tea
He's
in the
gone.
morning,
I'd love some tea.
He's gone.
I love tea.
You guys are called, like, you kind of just stand there awkwardly, and you see there's
what's
like
the furniture situation going on?
So right now you're in like an entry hall. There's like side tables and stuff like that. But off to the side you see a fireplace that is mostly embers now, but there is like seating in there and it has a little bit of light. So you guys kind of all make your way into like what would be the parlor and sit down and make yourselves comfortable.
I will slowly start to take off all the pieces of my armor.
Okay.
Just kind of relax.
Slowly. Yeah.
So Twiddle, Zinc would come back first, and he's got just like a plate of like cookies, basically. They just he like very gently sets down onto the table in front of you guys. It's quite a few. It's more of what Zinc would put for himself. So there's enough for like a small army.
oh Jesus!
It's like a plate, like a platter of those like cookies stacked up.
Aw, this is friggin' precious.
You're
It's like
so
a
sweet.
plate of cookies taller than Ellie.
Yeah, it's like like on the table. It probably is taller than Ellie.
I've
And
never seen so many cookies.
He's like kind of hunched over in this because like the ceiling is like tall. He can kind of stand up, but he's kind of like this in the room because he's like close to like 9 feet tall, and the ceilings are probably 8 to 10 feet tall. So he's kind of hunched down a little bit.
I'll take a cookie.
I hope you enjoy these. They're my favorite.
Oh, you're
Excited
the
to have
freaking
one.
best.
And,
Twiddle.
Taste. Are
And
they
he-
fluffy?
They are they're a little crisp.
All poison.
They're as you bite into it, not stale necessarily, but like approaching a point of potentially being stale soon.
Take a vitality check.
There's no such thing with a cookie.
I'm eating ravenously.
I mean, it has been a while since you guys have like really eaten because it took you guys some time to travel. I mean, you would have had snacks and stuff through, but you haven't really sat down for a proper meal. Twiddling comes back with a whole like platter of like teacups and like saucers and stuff like that, and sets it down in front of you guys. Please have whatever you like. Do you guys need a place to stay for the night? I have plenty of extra rooms.
That would be most generous of you.
There's a few beds. You might have to, you know, you guys
The
look like you
floor
have
is
gear.
fine.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, you guys, I
Yeah.
mean, feel comfortable to sit in here. As you guys have noticed, like sitting on the couches and stuff, like you know, some of the like stuffing is coming out in places. You guys begin to like take the teacups and they're chipped, a few of them.
Oh.
So, I mean, I hate to cut it short for the night, but I think maybe we save the, you know, I do have a few jobs for you guys potentially that I think we could both very greatly profit from. But I think maybe we save that talk for the morning.
That would be grateful, yes.
So
Wonderful.
I would
there's
take a bed.
the second floor, the first room, that's mine. But there's plenty of other rooms available. Zinc, he's got a bed out in the back, behind, not like outside, but like in the kitchen-esque area. It's the only room that's big enough to fit him. So, but yeah, feel free to just, you know, hang out and, wow, real adventures in my house.
I don't mean to alarm you and disrupt your sleep, but just to give you an idea, a mile up by the mountains, you have a demon city.
He like gets real close to you, kind of like
I'm
checks
just
your
saying.
eye.
I want to make sure you were aware of the dangers.
Man, you guys are so
Poor-
full of just.
Poor
You
joke.
guys are the best. Just the
What?
funniest.
Terrible joke.
What?
And he begins to heads upstairs, but he's kind of like chuckling to himself.
Well, sleep tight, I guess.
Thank you for the cookies.
Maybe that's a bomb to drop in the morning.
Maybe we let somebody. He might have power in the city, political power. I don't know,
Wait.
but maybe.
I'm not supposed to say anything. Was I supposed to keep that under wraps?
No, I greatly agree
We
with
don't
you.
want to
Eldor,
scare
You
him.
did great.
It's horrifying.
that it is something that needs to be said to people so that
We
they
don't
are
wanna-
aware.
They stay the hell away. Yes.
Maybe we can
It's,
break the cave and have a cave in there at the entrance, and nobody else.
Maybe we did blow the mountain up. I'm just saying.
You
We'll
seem
keep
very
that in mind.
compelled by this Eldoran. Is there a particular reason? I understand that demon kin are especially to be feared, but you are taking this a lot harder than the rest of us.
Well, demon kin on their
The
own.
faith are disturbed by demon kind.
I understand.
Demon kin on their own would be nothing to really like notice necessarily, because they are around. They're rare, but they are prevalent. They're present in cities and stuff like that. But the full-fledged demons and things of nature that you guys don't understand, that's a little bit more concerning.
And that's something that we saw at least with the big guy.
Yeah, you just by judging and seeing, kind of looking back, there's probably more than just him.
Would Eldoran know anything from hearing the description about that? The dude with the black wings?
Make a knowledge check for me. I'll give you a
As-
fate shift on it because of your backstory.
Finna have any
Okay,
more
so that one was
cookies.
bad. It's the same roll. It's 5.
No.
You have vague memories of maybe something along the lines being talked about, but you can't fully recall what specifically about it kind of stands out. Might be something that like a place of research would have more knowledge about, like the Mages College in Black Ash.
Something to look up later then.
Lots of stuff to look up later.
We
Sketches, rune marks, got a lot of shit.
We should all get some rest here soon. I need to sleep.
I take the plate of cookies.
Make a strength saving throw for me.
What? Me?
No.
It is that heavy.
It's heavy.
What?
Compared to
Drop
you,
the
small person.
cookies.
Oh, no.
Well, depending on how many cookies have you
You
eaten.
greedy.
Oh, 7.
You tip the plate and a few cookies fall onto the floor,
Oh, they're good. They're good. They're 5-second rule.
but hey, you pick them back up. There are still probably a good 50 cookies left. Even with all of you snacking, it's a
I'm
lot.
alright.
Okay, so how do you
Still
guys?
want to take it to bed.
So how are you guys going to divide up into rooms? There are enough rooms for each of you if you would like, but as you kind of go through and start looking through the rooms, 2-3 of them are more sleepable in. Those 3 have beds and look more taken care of. The other 2 look a little cobwebby and dusty.
Eldoran and Ghost, you two should take some of the more suitable. You've had a much longer time of not being in the best conditions than the rest of us.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Y'all need your beauty sleep.
So
I
basically,
can take the parlor. It's fine.
there's the 3 rooms with beds, and they're decent. They'll be sleepable. And then there's the parlor as well with the couches. There's 2 couches down there.
Eldor, I'll take a couch.
Ellie and I will take a room together.
Okay.
I don't need no bed. I just want these cookies. I put them in my bag. Can I put them in my bag?
You can put all the cookies. You just start
Oh,
shoving
I
them
just
into
like
it.
slide the rest into my bag.
Your bag is very full of cookies now.
You can have those.
They're delicious.
I don't think that was up for debate.
So
So I guess
there's Nick, Ghost and Solomon, there's 2 rooms left, 2 beds, and then one of you would have to sleep on the floor, or one of you could sleep on the couch in the parlor.
I'll sleep on the couch.
Okay.
I'm used to not having a bed.
Okay. So Solomon and Ghost will have separate rooms then to sleep in. All right. Aralea.
Oh God.
Ooh.
No ball gagging, please.
In
You can't get
Tonight,
you have a very strange dream. You feel different, not like yourself, and you are at this location which you're not familiar with. It's somewhere in Amathor for sure. You hide behind and kind of sneak your way through, finding yourself tracking this person wearing a red cloak. As you get closer and closer, there's this overwhelming sense of fear that takes hold of you, like something is not right. And as you kind of get closer to the red cloak, it looks like they take a quick turn down an alley and you run to keep up. You turn the corner and are immediately jumped by several of them, coming from different angles. You fight back, trying your hardest to break free, but you are grabbed, gagged, and have a bag placed over your head. And you can feel the hands taking you
That we
somewhere.
said.
You don't know where. And then you wake up. And that, my friends, is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Holy shit! Oh my god! How did we get through that?
We will be back with more maybe adventures in Kalmia. Maybe you guys will have a little bit of downtime now that things seem to be on a more calmer side. See you next time. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And our core rulebook is free to download at www.realmsasunder.com. All the links are in the description below. Thanks for watching.